So there's a lot of people on lockdown, so I'm going to be pumping out a lot of body weight, dumbbell only, and even some resistance band videos, but there are still some with access to the gym. So for them, the show goes on. Let's hit some shoulders. Now this one you can actually do at home. All you need is rings like this, or even a TRX would work because we're doing face pulls, but we're chunking it down into 2 motions and really slowing it down. And the reason is we're creating a stair-step effect that really amplifies the contraction during the concentric part of the movement that goes from bad to worse. Because if you're able to keep those traps out of it by compressing those shoulders down, that initial part of the contraction will start to engage those rear delts, but as you really follow that path of actually how those rear delts contract, it's going to amplify it even more. Now you can absolutely use the TRX on these, but the reason I like the rings is because with the TRX, you're pulling from a central point, which makes it a lot easier for those traps to jump in and try to eat the movement. Now with the rings, you can separate it so your resting position is a little bit wider, so after that initial contraction with those rear delts, it's easier for them to stay engaged and wrap around your body. So this has to be one of my new favorite ways to hit side delts because it really forces you to make those shoulders more pronounced, drive them forward, almost feel like they're disconnected from your body. And any movement that the top of the movement, that finishing part of the contraction, is done by a fully contracted muscle and not me stopping it from jumping into any secondary muscle is a better movement. So the way you're gonna do this movement is get a bench and slightly lean it back and kneel against it. Now to make sure those shoulders pop out and they're in the right position for this movement, you're actually gonna bring the dumbbells in front of the bench every single time. So as you come up, the only thing that can happen is you contract those side delts and then back down. All right, so we're finishing up with a burner on front raises, but we're still able to use some heavier weight because instead of doing 20 straight reps, we're gonna do 2 consecutive sets of 10 and vary up the grip.